Hello, my money ambitious money makers. My name's Isaiah. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is at imageeyourselfbetter. Image yourself better. That's my motto. That's my brand. That's who I am. That's what I focus on. That's what I'm going for. So it's spelled IMAGEE with an extra E. Image. Bang. Yourself better. That's pretty easy. YOURSELFBETTER. Follow me. I'm going to talk about ways to get investment properties today. A lot of people ask me how I did it, how I was able to purchase my first one, what the steps I needed to do. I'm going to tell you where I messed up. Okay. So where I messed up was I went straight to a realtor, was thinking that I had everything down. Like I had a bunch of money saved up. So that's the thing you're going to need. You're going to need money. Right? But how much money is completely up to you. But my focus was I had money in the bank. I was like, let me go find a realtor. Let me look for a piece of property. Bang, I found one. I was like, this is awesome. I'm gonna hit it. Bang, get it. I'm about to make millions. I'm good, right? So I went and looked out, and I was like, found one that I was like, oh man, this is amazing. I want it. Oh yeah, like looked at the numbers on it. The numbers meaning my expenses at the end of the month, how much the property was going to cost me to own, including insurance and all that stuff. Heat, electricity, stuff like that. I looked at it. I was going to break even. So I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I don't have to pay rent anymore. I was super pumped. And then I go to a lender to get the loan for the building because of how much it costs. I found out that I didn't qualify for a loan. Dun, dun, dun. So I was like, man, like, how come I didn't qualify for a loan? Because I looked at my credit score. My credit score wasn't quite where I needed it to be. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was thinking something that, I don't know, it just wasn't realistic. And so pretty much I needed to bump my credit score. So she told me how I needed to do it. Lenders are awesome. They can tell you exactly how to bump your credit score and what you need to do to bump your credit score. So if you're not sure where your credit's at and you're not quite sure, how to build your credit or what you need to do, go see a lender. She will tell you what you need to do, how you need to get there, everything like that. And they can be huge helps. Huge help. But so what I would recommend doing for your first step before jumping into buying a home or looking for a place or searching, because you're going to find the perfect home just like I did, and I was super excited about it, and then I ended up not being able to get it. Thank God for me, I'm blessed. Oh yes, blessed. That I actually found a better deal, and it worked out fantastic, and it's in a beautiful area. I honestly couldn't ask for a better spot to own, and my tenants are amazing, and yeah, like life is great. So that's where I'm at. But go to a lender first. That's the first thing you should do over everything else. Go to a lender, right? Figure out how much money you're going to need, where your credit score's at, and if your credit score needs to be up, what you need to do to get that credit score up. That's number one. Number one, do all that. That's all in number one. Fit it all in there. So once you get that going and you get that accomplished, after you finish with your lender will say, oh yeah, yay, you're pre-approved for X and X amount of money based off your income. But then they're going to count your income from your property as well. So you might get that extra little kicker to get something that a little bit nicer that you really wanted. So that being said, mainly I would highly recommend going with a triplex over a duplex. If you're not going to put down a lot of money, triplexes produce a little bit more money. Duplexes you'll pretty much break even with a duplex almost every time. You can cash flow on a duplex. It is possible. You just got to find a really good deal. It's a little more difficult, but it's definitely doable. But another thing, if you guys need lenders, if you guys need realtors, reach out to me, message me, talk to me. My Instagram again is imageeyourselfbetter. Message me on there, message me on Facebook, Isaiah McGee, that's my name. Comment below, bing, bing, bing. Do something. Reach out to me somehow, and I will get back to you, I promise. I'm pretty good at that. So after you got your lender, you go see after your lender tells you everything you need to do, probably most likely you're gonna have to save up some money unless you already had some money in the bank. You're gonna need anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 saved up in your account. That's pretty much where you're gonna be at for that. So when you have that much money in your account, you know, then you're gonna be like, all right, I got the money. She's like, all right, now, you know, go find a piece of property, and then you're gonna go see a lawyer. Not a lawyer. Jeez, what am I saying? You're gonna go see a realtor, right? So that's number 3. Number Tris. So you're gonna go see a realtor, and I have a great realtor. If you guys want me to hook you up, I know some people. But she's super awesome. She was super helpful. I swear she's like a sorcerer, because like this one deal that I was looking at that ended up being amazing for me was not going to work, because it was $5,000 worth of heating expenses on that building, and it would have cost me money to live there. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I won't do it. Blah, 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 blah. Not happening. Not me. Blase, blase, blah. But then she ends up like telling me like, maybe you should work in a new heating system and throw in Renais. That way your tenants pay for their own heat, and also the Renais reduce the price of the heat as well, so that way nobody's paying as much. I'm like, oh my God, you're so smart. So I tried to work it into the deal. Was negotiating. She's a beast, and was able to negotiate that deal in there for me, and like they took it. I replaced the whole heating system, and it's been a blessing. So when you interview a realtor, you're going to interview them. Like you want to look at a couple, because like you understand you're paying them for their service. So you want to make sure that what you're spending your money on is somebody who knows what they're doing. You don't want to get somebody, you know, who doesn't know what they're doing, has no idea what they're talking about, and walks up in a building and just sits there and it's just quiet. Doesn't say much, just looks at you, look at the building, and then if you like it, then you're like, oh yeah. Like you want somebody who's really engaged with you and was like, oh yeah, that looks a little old. Oh yeah, well this, that, that has knob and tube, and you don't want something like that, 'cause the insurance rates and da-da-da. Like explains every little thing to you, like that you can get charged for, that will jump back at you. She can point out little things that are wrong with the building to try to help you negotiate a good price. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for somebody to nitpick the building, to negotiate a good price. And then after you negotiate the good price with your realtor, the second step is, the third step you're going to want to do. So you get your lender, you get your realtor, then you get then you're going to want to get an inspection on the building. So an inspection on the building is big. You don't want to skip this step. Some people do. A lot of people actually do, but you don't want to do it, because that's another means for you to negotiate a better deal. I was able to negotiate a couple extra things and get some things fixed on the building, because it wasn't at code, and because of that, like I wasn't going to buy the building. I wasn't going to buy it until it was fixed, and they wouldn't let me buy the building until that was fixed. So if the guy that was selling me the building wanted to get that building sold or sell that building, he was going to need to fix those things regardless, because it would have popped up again. So when he went out, he ended up going out, fixing those things, and the deal ended up working out. Like I ended up like getting a great deal on the property, and it cash flows really nice, right? So you want to make sure, after the inspection, you want to make sure the building's cash flowing. That's number 4. You're going to want to make sure the building cash flows, because if it doesn't cash flow, you don't want it. So cash flowing means after all your monthly expenses, you have a little bit of money left over to put away just in case of an emergency fix or anything like that. And this is all while you're living in it. So you're not only cash flowing a little bit of money, but you're saving money on rent and everything like that as well. So after you're able to do that, the next step you're going to do is closing. I negotiate closing and closing costs. I'm pretty good at that. I don't know how I got good at that. Maybe it's because I sell cars. I do sell cars. So if you guys are ever looking for a vehicle, come see me. Hit me up. I can be your guy. But yeah, so that would be the main goal. Is to make sure you're building cash flows. And then closing time. That's number 5. Bang. So closing time. Closing is very long. Very long. They gotta get all the paperwork together. I swear they pushed me off for like 2 weeks. It was brutal. But I was super excited, super ecstatic about getting in the building. They had to get all the paperwork together. I went through a broker. I didn't go through a bank. Mainly, I think I just didn't try to go through a bank. I just went through a broker. I thought it would be easier. I'm not crazy experienced in this. So like, if some of you out there are like, man, like, you went through a broker, that was a bad idea, like, please let me know in the comments, so when I buy my second building in a couple of months, I don't do it again. But either way, I had a great experience with my broker. I had a great experience with my realtor. They were both amazing. They were both able to get me a great deal and help me get it done. I didn't pay for closing costs. Everything went through smoothly. I bought my building, and that's pretty much how I did it. You guys really want to go with an FHA loan. I'm not sure if I said that in the beginning of the video, but FHA is the way to go, especially because you only have to put 3.5% down on an FHA loan. It's like a government loan that they try to help people get into new houses and stuff like that. But an FHA is going to allow you to put 3.5% down, and then you're at a pretty low fixed rate. The only downfall to that is you got to pay PMI, which is like your property mortgage insurance. It's not really the greatest thing because like it makes your payment go up a little bit more, but you know, like it is what it is. You are only putting down 3.5%. That's what I put down. I think it's 3.5. It's around 3% to 5% what you have to put down. I don't know what you got to put down exactly, but again, the more money you put down, the more the building's going to cash flow. So some people don't have to put down anything. Some people do. In my case, I did. But that was because of my credit. My credit's better now. Whoop, yeah, whoop, whoop, yay. But your focus should be, investing in yourself. Just invest in yourself. Like, invest in properties that are going to cash flow to make you more money. Like that's so big. I can't get over that, guys. Like, honestly, like, ever since I did that, like, I'm saving so much more money. I'm not as stressed out. It's much more relaxing. Like, I don't have to worry about, being too loud or parking here, parking in the wrong spot. Like, it's my property. I can do whatever I want. Like, I own it. And then the best part is I don't pay for anything. I don't pay for nothing, which is super sweet. But, if you guys have any questions, please, like, hit me in the box. Hit me in my boxes. I don't know where they are, but they're going to be everywhere. Just message me, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Hit me up on here. Like, I'm starting something. I'm trying to get things going. I'm trying to get motivated. Like, I'm trying to motivate you guys as well. I want to see people succeed, and I want to see people excel. And the best way to do that is for you guys to really reach out and ask for help. Find a mentor, even if it's not me, or even if you decide you want my help or want people who are helping me, because I do have a mentor myself. And he owns multiple properties, has his own property management company, all that jazz. Like, that's my guy. If I have any questions about what I can write off for taxes or what I can do, I ask that guy. He's the man. He's probably one of my best friends now too. So like, it's clicking. And remember, like, you are who you hang around with, and you are gonna strive to be like the people you are around. So yeah, just keep grinding, guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I made this video because a lot of people keep asking me on how to do it. I really appreciate the likes. I really appreciate the subscribes. I really appreciate the follows. Like, I need all that. I need all that. Those of you who, don't believe in my process, I mean, hopefully over time, as I continue to grow my portfolio and build, hopefully you guys see that and want to take part in what I'm doing. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Take it easy, guys. Image yourself better. Bang. Hit me up. I'm right here.